Hey there, JKJ Premium members. We're so glad to be back with you today. Today, we're going to do a special presentation just for the premium members, so it's your lucky day to be here with us. We're going to be discussing the Uniswap protocol some. We've got a great little presentation that we've put together. Hopefully, this is going to answer some of the questions that we've had thrown at us from other members, from feedback that we've gotten, and just some other things that we've seen as we've navigated through this that are going to be really, really great tips for you to keep you on track and not get you going sideways when we get into some of these things, because we know we've learned the lessons. Sometimes it can be a little complicated, and there's nothing better than having just a nice visual to be able to go back, check it out, and see what's going on with it. So, hey, as always, we've got John, we've got Javier with us. We're really, really ready to go. Fellas, y'all ready to talk about Uniswap?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's knock this out.
All right.
Before we start talking Uniswap, we kind of the same question we kind of banged on here when we were talking about MetaMask. Why MetaMask? Why MetaMask Uniswap? And really, the purpose of these are to find those tokens that you can't find on Coinbase, you can't find on Crypto.com. Although I gotta say, Crypto.com is coming hard. Every time I open it up, there's a new token or two there.
Yeah, they got several.
That will alleviate all this MetaMask and Uniswap. But then again, when we find those tokens out there that you want and you can't find on any of those exchanges, you got to go decentralized, and that's where Uniswap, 1inch, Sushi Swap, I keep laughing at the names, but that's when those come up, and that's when you'll need to know how to navigate between your MetaMask wallet and a DeFi exchange. So, you guys ready?
I am ready to roll, man. I want to learn about this thing today.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's pull up the slides if we could. Nice. You see how we're moving here at JKJ? We're getting real technical all of a sudden.
The technology advances are faster than Tesla right now. I mean, trust me, Elon Musk wishes he had a command center like this.
That's right.
That's right. So here you have the first page you come to is you'll go to a Uniswap protocol. Once you're inside the protocol here, really easy to follow. Just go there where you see launch the app and click on that monster. Once you do that, it'll take you here to this page. And immediately what you'll notice if you look over here to the top right is connect to a wallet. What it's asking for is whatever wallet you use. Now, it doesn't have to be MetaMask. For the purpose of this video today, we're going to use MetaMask, but this could be your Coinbase wallet. It has to be a non-custodial wallet, i.e. it will not connect to your Coinbase account. It will not connect to your Crypto.com account. Those are exchanges. Now, if you have a Coinbase wallet, yes, you can use that, but you will not be able to connect an exchange to a DeFi exchange. It don't work that way.
So are you gonna have to have the extensions on the browser to do this?
Yeah, you could either have an extension. The other day I was doing this on my cell phone. I gotta tell you, I was pretty happy with the way it worked, because I use Brave as a browser. I opened that up on my cell phone, and when I said connect a wallet, my MetaMask app actually opened up. So I was like, hey, this is really nice. This makes it really easy. So I used my MetaMask extension on my web browser for this one here. So again, we go ahead and we click on connect to a wallet. Then you'll come up with this little picture right here, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. If you click on MetaMask, obviously it's going to go straight to MetaMask for you. If you click on Wallet Connect, once you open that, you're probably going to get you'll get a QR code, and then you can take your cell phone and you can hit the Wallet Connect on your whatever wallet you're using, and it'll connect you that way. Again, here you can see where Coinbase is coming very strong also. Their app, their wallets all over the place. And then you've got the Formatic and the Fortis. I don't use either of those. I'm a MetaMask guy, so let's concentrate on that.
Hold on one second. That is, just to put a distinction out there, that Coinbase wallet is different than your Coinbase account, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's why I said not your Coinbase exchange, but your Coinbase wallet, which you've seen. If you're using Coinbase now, you'll see ads and links for you to go ahead and start using their wallet, which is, it's not a bad thing. It's just another wallet out there. I've been using MetaMask for a while, so that's what I tend to stick with. All right, so once you click on connect, let's say you're using MetaMask. This is what's going to come up for the first time, okay? Obviously, now you got to go log in with your password into your MetaMask. Once you're done with that, and it connects, up on the top right corner, what you'll see is your wallet address will show. Not only that, but once your wallet address pipes in the system, again, all we've done is connect it. We've not given Uniswap any permission to do anything. I just want to put that out there before I start talking about this again. But if you can see here, I had some Ethereum in my wallet. And so now, by connecting, Uniswap knows that I have how much Ethereum I have.
Yeah.
Now, they know how much of anything you have in your wallet at this point. It's reading your wallet, so it knows. So we're going to use, in this example, we're going to use Ethereum to buy whatever token we want to swap for. Okay. I click on, maybe just backtrack from when you're here. Okay, so obviously Ethereum's in there. I'm going to click on select a token, and here I can put the token I want. All right. And then I come up with this drop-down list. All I do is type in what I'm looking for in the search or a paste address. Here's another quick note on this. If you're not sure about the tokens that are showing up because the pictures don't match, the names don't match, a good thing to do is either go to CoinMarketCap or get CoinGecko, and inside of those, when you click on the search feature, and we've done this before for you, you've seen this on some of our other videos or on some of the lesson plans we have. But once you click on that, you're going to see a drop down in CoinGecko. All you do is scroll down and you'll find the contract address for the token that you're looking for. Once again, remember that if all it says is contract address, click on the little menu button there, you're going to drop down and you're probably going to see that it exists in Ethereum, it's going to exist in the Polygon network, it's going to exist inside the Avalanche. So you pick the one you want. You want the ERC20 in this case. So in this case here, we go ahead and we select the token we want. In this case, I pick Charged Particles, okay? Charged Particles, just as you know, it's an NFT token. It's an actual token that runs a gaming company. So it's not the actual NFT. It is a token that works in the background.
Okay.
So in this case, I said, hey, yeah, I'm going to take that Ethereum that I've got. I can either put max or I can put whatever amount I want. I got to type it in there in the Ethereum side. Once it does that, it does a calculation for me. It tells me, okay, you're going to get 267 charged particle tokens. Also, what you'll see there, if you look underneath all that, you'll see it says $40.67. Now, it's telling me that it thinks it's going to cost me $40.67 to make this trade. That's going to be my fee, my gas fee.
Right. And
that's represented there in Ethereum, basically. It's going to come out in Ethereum towards the end. But, yeah, here's your gas fee, $40.67.
Now, wasn't there a way that you could adjust those gas fees sometimes?
Yeah, let's talk about that for a bit here. On this next slide here, that's where you're going to see that. Once I click swap, I'm going to get this over here. This is what's going to show up. First of all, you see waiting for my confirmation, but the big thing is right here. I want you to take a look at this. I can come in here and I can adjust any way I want to. See where it says details, data, hex, likely it's going to take 30 seconds. Well, on the next slide here, I can come in here and I can go advanced and I can tell it, hey, I want to pay less Ethereum. Right. I want to pay less for this. And the first couple times I did it, I was assuming this is before we really got really busy with the network. And so to me, I thought that all that meant was, okay, instead of it happening in 30 minutes, maybe 3-4 hours from now, it gives me what I want. I can deal with that, right? Well, that's exactly wrong. I mean, that is so wrong. Because what happens is once you click confirm this transaction, it goes out into the system and says, I got to get this guy his charged particles now.
Yeah.
And so it runs through the system. Now, if it runs out of the money that you gave it for gas, like your car, I want to go from here to Florida, right? And if I think I can do it on half a tank of gas, and my ultimate destination is, Jacksonville. Well, guess what? I'm stuck in Georgia somewhere because I didn't have enough gas. That's exactly what's going on here, okay? So you want to get to your final destination, which is going to be charged particles, and for that to return back to your wallet. If you fiddle around with the gas fees, odds are, I would say 7 out of 10 times, you're going to end up with a failed transaction. And what does a failed transaction mean? It means that you've been charged your fee, and you didn't get the tokens.
That's right.
So it cost you the money, and you don't have any.
And you don't have the tokens. So trust me, it's happened to me a couple of times, and there were a couple of 4 little words that went out, and all right. So I learned my lesson. I won't be doing that again. So okay, so here you click confirm. Again, the gas fee's already in there, figured out for you. You just hit confirm now. If the gas fee seems too high for you, you can sit here and just wait with that window open, and you can just watch the price go up and down, up and down. Mm-hmm. Me, I like to start with what we talked about when we did the MetaMask video. Go back to that video, and you'll see where we have the gas tracker page open and this open, so we can look at it. Now, a lot of places have their own little gas tracking, but that gas track page that we gave you is my favorite. All right, so you click confirm here. I want to highlight a couple of things on this page for you. Right here in the center, it says add Ionics to MetaMask. All right, now if you go back to, again, I keep on talking about the MetaMask video. Same thing for Coinbase, right? Sometimes you'll want to add a token to your list, and unless you add that token so it actually shows up, it doesn't exist inside your mail. It doesn't mean that you don't have the token now. It just means that you have not added the physical token moniker to it, and so it's not going to show up. So in this case, to make your life really easy, if all you do is click Add Ionics to MetaMask, it does it automatically for you. You don't have to go to CoinGecko, find the contract address, do the custom fill. This is really easy right here. So I like that. I always click that first. Again, then over here you can see when it went through, swap exactly, 55.055 Ethereum for that. And if you click on View and Explorer, you're going to get up another page that shows you exactly what you paid for all this stuff. Okay, so again, here it is. I close that page there in the center, and then I come up. This is what comes up. You can see another. Confirm swap. I think I have those actually. Let's see what I did here. These are out of place. Okay, so this one comes first. This is what you'll see. Confirm swap. And once you confirm swap, and then there's a little bit more information here. You see that? The slippage. Mm-hmm. Some places will ask you, Crypto.com is notorious for it, and it doesn't call it a slippage. You'll sit there and it'll tell you make the buy, and it says, hey, it's $5 for this token, and you go into the exchange, and the exchange actually says that it's $4.95, right? So, John, have you run into that?
Yeah, like everything's varying in live speed while it's happening. Like the price of the coin that you're trying to purchase, the price of the coin you're using to purchase, and then the network speed is all changing at the same time. So the network speed will, dictate what your fees are going to be. If the network's clogged up, your fees are going to be higher. And everything's moving at the same time. So they use that term slippage to identify, with this condition of everything, we say it's going to have a 5% up and down that it could be based on all those things moving. It's like hitting a bullet with a bullet while you're driving in a car. Like everything's moving at the same time.
I can do that.
But they give you a little parameter on there, and it's usually pretty accurate. I mean, the fees and stuff for what.
The higher the gas fee, the higher that number is going to be moving around.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving around. So if you pick I like to do early morning. That's when I find sometimes that I can get in at 80.
All the things that are moving, at all the predictable times of day. Like if you come in on 9 a.m. on Monday morning, the slippages might be 7, 8, 10% because the blocks, it's blockchain. The blocks are flying by just like crazy fast. So all the things like, with my analogy of hitting a bullet with a car, like, on Monday morning at 9 a.m., your car is going 95 miles an hour and you're trying to hit a bullet.
Everybody's trying to go to work.
Yeah,
everybody's out there. Yeah.
But if you go in on Sunday morning at 2:15 a.m., that's a bad example because 2:15 a.m. is 9 a.m. in Japan. But if you're in
Saturday night,
let's say Saturday night at 2:15 a.m., there's nobody's on the highway. Your car is going 1 mile an hour and you're hitting a bullet with a bullet. So like at that time, the slippage might be 1% because there's not a lot of traffic. So
again, there you have it. That's what that means. And then we go again back here. Again, we've already stated you've added it. there it is. Your transaction is complete. And okay, some of these were out of place, right? So I said add the token. There it is, pending. Then you come back over this way. Finally, if you click on that, let me get you back here. If you click on there, it says View on Explorer. You're going to come up with this page right here. This is what you'll end up with here. This is your Etherscan page. It'll tell you everything that just took place. Important stuff here. Obviously, if you look right there where mine starts with an ox, that's the transaction hash. When people say they can get away and move stuff with it, unless you're using some kind of secret token, everybody knows where your money went. So right. I always go back to the whole, people in DC telling you that, all the illicit transactions that take place, and why would you? This is really trackable. There's my wallet address sitting right there. It came from my wallet, and to the contract number. A couple of important things here. You can see where the amount of money I put through at this thing, that 0.055 Ethereum ended up being $202.40. And it went from there to a wrapped Ethereum. And then from there, it finally found its way over to charged particles. So you can see the route it took. The longer this route, the more network fee, network time you're going to spend. So sometimes if you know the correct token to start with, you can do that. But in this case, there was no way I was going to go out and buy wrapped Ethereum at a different place and come back this way. So this actually works out. And here it is. All that came up to you. And like John just said, when he was talking about this network is constantly moving. So you can see where I have $202.40 and I only got $198.44 worth of charged particles.
Right.
This is a moving target. You can see the value down there, and then again, transaction fee. I ended up paying $32.18 for my $200 worth of charged particles.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably not a way you want to go unless you really want to get your. But this was an example, so I try to make my buys a little larger.
Yeah.
This is. Again, when you're looking for these tokens that don't exist, maybe you know that, okay, this thing is cheap right now, and 2 years from now, you're sitting on 2,000% gain, and so that $32 doesn't really matter. But, yeah, be cognizant of that. Understand that, yes, when you're using DeFi exchanges, the fees are pretty big, so you got to be careful. You got to know when to shop.
Well, the fees are not like hinged to the amount of your purchase. Like
No,
you could
not at
come
all.
in with
Not at all.
$100,000 and it might be the same $34 in fees.
Exactly.
And that's where you get in some trouble selling, because if you're trying to off ramp on something you might have lost money on, you got $100 worth of something you're trying to sell, and it might want $100 of fees. So, that's something you got to be aware of front and back of your transaction too.
If I've got something that's gone and it's lost its value and it was just bad research or something, I just let it sit. I'm not going to lose more money on top of it. It goes $100, I'm not going to get back, or two, or whatever it is. So,
why pay to get rid of it?
Exactly.
So,
Can we go back to the Explorer, the blockchain Explorer, real quick? Because I want to connect a couple dots.
Right here.
Yeah, that one there. I want to connect a couple dots and talk about the taxes situation, because if you're, I'm the guy who's always putting taxes into the conversation. So if you got to go back and try to replicate what you've done, say you did a transaction in February, and the following February you're trying to recreate what happened last year, this is a great resource to use, because those blockchain explorers, you can pull them up and that'll be there forever. You can scroll down and look at that transaction and find out exactly what your fees were, find out exactly what your purchase price was. And we talk in the taxes podcast about finding your cost basis. You can go back through these blockchain explorers and look and find out exactly what your cost basis was in that moment. All of it's, held there as a record forever. So you can kind of recreate the scenario back last February or whatever you did.
Yeah, and if you're buying, it's always a good idea. I didn't start this way. I'm a little more organized now, but now when I make this, I'll always go to this page and I'll take a picture of it and I'll save it. I'll call it whatever it is, Ionics, or you never know. I do that way. I can always come back to this page, look at it instead of digging through it. Another good thing for another good example of what this does for you. Let's say you lose a token. Every once in a while, you'll send it someplace. You're not sure what's going on. As long as you have this page here and you can you can communicate with the folks in the exchange, more times than not, they'll help you and they'll find out what's going on and they'll explain to you what happened to your transaction. But you got to have this. If you don't have this, they can't track you.
No, if you call up with just a, hey, what happened? I had something and I sent it and I don't see it.
As long as you have this chain here, they get back to you. I'm not saying they will, but you will, more times than not, they will be able to help you out.
Yeah, tons of information there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so give me a second here. Let's go. And then, the final page you're going to run into, you'll see what happens here at the end. It'll actually, because this Uniswap is still reading your wallet right now, it tells you, okay, so now you have less Ethereum and you have your charged particles. And that's how that ends.
Nice.
Well, excellent.
Good job.
Very good, very good. Well, yeah, again, I mean, super great job there. I mean, good content, good flow to that. Definitely a great resource for all of our premium members to be able to go back to. This gives you a step-by-step example, and that's what we're here to do. With this whole education piece of what we're trying to put out there for you, we want you as a premium member to be able to have an easy path down navigating through some of these different exchanges, through some of these different wallets, and this is exactly what we've been saying from the beginning. This is why we are here. We're here for our premium members. If there was something that you've got questions about, hit us up. You can always go to jkjdigitalassets.com. You can find us there. Get us on the Facebook page. You can even drop us something, a DM there on Instagram at jkj_digital_assets. Any way that you want to contact us, do it. We'll get back to you. We'll follow up. We'll give you an answer to your question. Who knows? Your question might even spark a whole nother white paper, a whole nother presentation like this. So folks, again, thanks for coming. Thanks for looking at this. And hey, take your crypto journey and you make yourself have a great day with this. Thanks.